Solve each system of equations by elimination. With the elimination process, it's a little different than substitution. With elimination, you look for a pair of variables that differ by sign. In this system, the top equation we have a negative y term, the second equation we have a positive y term. If we add these two equations together, we get a total of 4x's, 0 y's, that's the elimination part, and negative 2 plus 6 is 4, so x has to be 1. Take either of your equations, replace x with 1. I chose the top equation because it just looks simpler. Replace x with 1. 1 minus y is equal to negative 2, and that's true if y equals 3. Subtract 1, divide by negative 1, and you get y equals 3. You get the ordered pair 1, 3. For this next system, we have opposite signs with our x terms. If we add these two equations, negative x plus x is 0, so the x's are eliminated. 4y plus 2y is 6y. 13 plus 5 is 18, giving us y equals 3. Take either equation, replace the y with 3. I just randomly chose the bottom equation. X plus 6 equals 5, so x has to be negative 1. The intersection point of these two lines is negative 1, 3. Just remember x goes before y. Elimination is very useful if you happen to catch opposite signs in either pair of your variables. For our third example, sometimes we may need to modify a little bit. Let's see. Sorry, it's taking me a bit to get this zoomed in. Okay, just concentrate on this particular system. We have x plus y equals 0, 7x plus 4y equals 12. This is actually a better candidate for substitution method. You would take your top equation and either isolate x or y. But in the essence of doing it with elimination, we don't have opposites with either variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to force an opposite. If you multiply this top equation by negative 4, you're going to get a negative 4x minus 4y equals 0. That forces opposites with the variable y. When you add, you get 3x. The y's are eliminated because you forced opposite signs. Add these, you get 12. 3x equals 12 when x equals 4. Now going back to that simpler equation at the top, I'm going to replace x with 4, so y has to be negative 4, giving us the ordered pair 4, negative 4. In the last example, we're also going to force this one to have opposites. As it's written, if you directly add, these don't add up to 0. But I'm going to take this top equation and I'm going to multiply through by negative 1. So remember, multiply all terms by negative 1. You'll get a positive x, negative 3y, and a negative 27. Now we can add and eliminate the y's. Adding the x's, we get 11x total. Because of the opposites, we eliminate the y's. These add up to negative 33. So 11x equals negative 33 when x equals negative 3. That's our first number. Now, go back to the system. Replace x with negative 3. Two negatives make a positive 3. Plus 3y equals 27. You could have substituted into the second equation. Just pick the easier of the two equations to work with. Subtract 3 on both sides. 3y equals 24 when y is equal to 8, and that gives you the second number in your pair. So elimination method, it's just one of those special cases where if you happen to run across a system of equations where you spot opposites, like here the y's were opposites, in the second one the x's were opposites. It's just a handy technique. If you spot opposites with either of your variables, then you can just directly add your equations because one variable is eliminated right off the bat. I hope this helps. If you don't have opposites, just remember you can use substitution. That was covered on the last video.